And you're live.
Or
Maybe. Yeah, we're live.
There
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 21 of the Everything About Everything Sports Podcast.
Guys talking about sticks and balls with doggies.
Doggies will probably now be a staple part. You can't see them yet.
Yeah.
Maybe next week. Maybe next week. We'll figure that out. But the Olympics are going on. That's probably the main sports thing going on right now.
I mean, have you been watching the Olympics at all?
Only of the small amounts that we watched, like together at your house, and then I've seen bits and pieces.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's only been like just certain sports that I've been checking out. I watched the USA beat Serbia today in basketball.
Yeah.
That was actually a pretty good game. They had
It was 58-49 at half.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
I think it was like 108 or like 110 or something like that. It's like 94 or something like that.
So it was a pretty clear.
It was close for a little bit. Like at the start of the game, Serbia had taken like I think it was like a 12-point lead, and the USA only had like 3. I think it was like and it wasn't like it wasn't like a smooth start either for the USA. Like we had to kind of get going at the very beginning of the game. It really was only like Devin Booker and LeBron who were like getting up and going, and then it started. And then Drew Holiday went out there. He started to get going a little bit. Halliburton got put in, I think, in the second half. Steph was doing good out there. Bam was doing good. So
It's
everyone
crazy.
was clicking.
I was seeing memes about this too. It's like the South Sudan basketball coach saying, "All right, who's the USA starters?" There's like LeBron, KD, Steph, and he's like, "Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to double LeBron. Well, what about Steph? It's easy. We're going to double Steph. What about KD? It's easy. We're going to double. Oh shit, we can't double."
Yeah, no, I mean,
He's like,
you could move your guys around in like such a way that you could get 2 guys on them.
all right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to conserve our energy for the bench players. Who's on their bench? Oh, they got Anthony Davis, Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, Joel Embiid.
Yeah, I'm like, it's a lose-lose situation.
So apparently Joel Embiid is French, and he elected to play for the United States.
Hey, stop.
And he actually could play for Team France if he wanted to, because I don't know if he's French, but I know in one of the pregame interviews he spoke French like fluently. And but
a
yeah,
lot of those guys can speak like a bunch of different languages. I think Lucas speaks like 4 different languages.
Well, yeah, because Luka's like Slovenian, and then they played against Joker too in that game. They played against Nikola Jokic, and then there was another guy. He was on the Miami Heat, or he is on the Miami Heat with Bam Adebayo, and there was another person that they were saying he was pretty good. He was putting up some threes for Serbia. I can't remember what his name was, but it was a pretty good game. It was all right. And then what was the other sport that I was watching? Oh yeah, I was watching water polo yesterday. It was I can't remember who was playing. I know the U.S. was playing, and then I think the U.S. was playing. I can't remember who they were playing against, but then it was I think Italy and Japan, or something like that. I can't remember. I'd have to look at the app. But then there were a couple other water polo matches like after that, and then I watched the swimming.
Katie Ledecky got bronze, right?
I think she got bronze or silver.
Yeah.
I mean, and then there was another women's thing that was going on right now. There was another event that she's in, because swimming goes like all throughout the Olympics. Like some of the events like judo, I think judo, rugby, and a couple other sports are already over with. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she's a loud chomper.
It might fuck with the audio a little bit. It probably definitely is.
It's hopefully kind of soft-ish.
It's still spiking a little bit. But anyway.
I have solution. Keep talking.
Okay. But yeah, I thought it was really cool how like all the events were like around the city, in France. Like they're not necessarily like all in like stadiums. Like some of them are just like in the street. Like you have obviously like the biking and stuff like that's going to be in the street, but then you have like the like beach volleyball. When they were playing the beach volleyball, it like had the Eiffel Tower in the background.
Yeah.
So you could see it was like just right there in the middle of the city. And then what's another one? I think they had like the archery and shooting and stuff like that. That was just like in the middle of the city, like in a designated area, and they had like you could see like buildings and stuff like that in the background, and then fencing too, which I actually just got done watching before I came over here. They had fencing in this one building. I don't know what building it was, but it looked really, really cool. Like you could see like it had like a glass, almost like a glass roof.
Was it the Louvre?
No. I don't know. I don't know. But it had like these two big staircases, and the athletes came down these big ass staircases, and the fencing platform or what I don't know what it's called
either.
But it's like the fencing thing, like a big white rectangle that they stand on, and that was just like in the middle of the area, and there were lights shining on it, and it looked very much like a I don't know what you would call it, like a I don't know, almost like a it was like a presentation almost. Like it was like, you know, like someone like standing on stage like singing or something like that. That's almost how it looked, but they were fencing.
Huh.
It looked really cool. And then obviously the Olympic rings and stuff like that. That was super cool. How it's on the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
And the parade like going down the river or whatever. I think it's not the Rhine. What's that? Fuck. I don't know what that river's called. I should know what that river's called.
Oh no, I'm not French.
I have no idea.
I took French for 2 years in high school. Or a year in high school. Technically.
There you go. Do you know what river means in French? Or how to say river in French?
Rivière.
Oh my god. See, I didn't even take French and I know that.
Okay.
It's Rouge.
Oh.
You should know that from living here in Detroit.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, the river.
Yeah.
The Rouge River, the river. But
and the River Rouge, the city.
And the river, the city, yeah.
That's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's pretty funny though. But yeah, and then so I think the U.S. plays South Sudan again in basketball, and they get like a rematch. Which would be pretty cool. I think I don't know. I think the U.S. is always going to have like when it's go time. Well, that and when it's go time, the U.S. is going to know that, so they're going to turn it up a little bit.
LeBron's going to go into 22-year-old LeBron.
Yeah, that is crazy. Like this team, the NBA team or this basketball team that they were talking about for the Olympics, they were saying it could be one of the most talented, if not the most talented of all time.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because if you look at who was on the Dream Team, that Dream Team was like, it's always going to be what it is. It's always going to be super iconic. But all 12 of these players that are on this team could be future Hall of Famers, and some of them they're in their younger.
2 or 3 of them are Hall of Famers already.
Oh yeah, right. Like, and then minus those guys, you have
for
the
sure,
rest of them.
Yeah, for sure LeBron, for sure Steph, and I would say KD are all Hall of Famers.
Probably AD as well.
Yeah.
Anthony. And then
Joel Embiid is still young.
He's like on the fence. Bam Adebayo is on the fence.
Yeah, Devin Booker's on the fence.
Yeah, Jason Tatum on the fence. And then you have guys like
Tyrese Halliburton that like
if he keeps doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
And then same thing with Drew Holiday and Ant.
Yeah.
So and then Devin White. Devin White's really the only question mark, but still, I mean, if he keeps on, like if he stays with the Boston Celtics and like if they, what are you doing?
She wants to get up.
And then like he could, if he keeps on the right track, he could end up being a Hall of Famer as well. It wouldn't surprise me at all. What do you stop it?
Dude, they were. She let Adam pick her up.
Really?
Yeah. She usually doesn't like that, but she's.
Yeah, no, she usually doesn't like anybody picking her up. She really likes to lick though, obviously.
Yeah. Icky Vicky.
Licky Vicky.
Yeah.
Nicky Vicky.
Now you might get her excited.
Yeah.
Vicky.
Alright.
shit.
But then here, I can read off some of the other things that are happening today. Happening.
Did beach volleyball already happen today?
No, I think that's usually a nighttime thing.
Don't they get cold? Because everybody wearing like bikinis and shit.
Well, there's volleyball and then there's beach volleyball. So there's beach volleyball was played today between Norway and Chile. Norway won. Weird.
No way.
Yeah. You think it'd be the other way around. And then men's volleyball in the preliminary round between Slovenia and Canada right now is going on.
That's some of the best like memories you have during middle school and high school gym class.
Oh, volleyball. No, yeah, you hear it's, we're playing volleyball. It's like, oh, what the hell? But then by day 2 of you playing volleyball, you're like, fucking...
That was the first like year of having it, and then every year it's like, boys, we're playing volleyball.
Yo.
And it's just...
Get ready.
It's Maverick and volleyball. Yeah, it's Maverick and Goose walking on the tarmac.
Yeah. Fucking, oh my god. Only a handful of us could spike. But when you saw someone jumping up there to spike the ball,
you're just like, oh.
Oh my god.
If you were on the receiving end, you either clutched up
you
or got out
for cover. Yeah.
Oh no, dude. It was always the best when we would just like hit it and it would go beaming at the roof.
Oh my god, yeah. People like watching people freak out because they couldn't serve.
Yeah.
Like. Your brother was one of them.
Oh no!
Oh my god, dude! Yeah, Jeremy. Like, they gave him one time like 6 tries.
No.
You're only supposed to get 2.
Yeah.
So they gave him. They're like, no. Like, we're gonna make sure you get it. First one goes right into the net, like right straight into like scoring a goal.
That happens.
Yeah, that's fine. Second, like another couple ones go like underneath the net.
Oh,
and then another one goes like straight up in the air.
Oh no!
Yeah, and then he's like.
So he did. Was he overhanding or underhanding?
He was underhanding it, but so then you saw him go. He's just like taking it deep. He's like, oh my fucking god! And then he just finally.
Tell me.
Yeah, he sends another one up into the ceiling, and he goes, why? He goes, every time it goes up into the fucking truss. It's like, yeah.
Was this in high school or middle school?
This was in high school. Yeah, but it was still so fucking funny.
Oh no, dude.
Beach volleyball is on right now. USA and Czechoslovakia.
I would hope USA wins.
You'd think so. And then fencing is on at 6:15 or 16:15, so 4:15 in a couple of minutes.
Literally 2 minutes. Yeah, that's true.
Literally 2 minutes, and then 5:48 is men's surfing round 2, and that's the end of the Olympic day.
I think surfing is kind of cool.
Surfing is cool. So I didn't think. Apparently, there's 2 different types of surfing. Like there's.
What you mean?
In the Olympics.
Okay.
So I saw something that they were down in Tahiti surfing.
Yeah.
In French Polynesia, but then I also saw that they were surfing off the English Channel.
Yeah.
So I was like,
I don't know what the difference would be.
But yeah, like I don't know, maybe different type of waves, different type of water. Like I have no idea. But it only says one type of surfing though, so I wonder if it's just like 2 different types or like 2 different areas. Like maybe I have no idea how it'll work. And then I saw hockey on here, and I was like, hockey? What the? It's field hockey.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I was watching a little bit of field hockey too. It's all right.
It's not the same.
No, it's not the same. It's
field hockey is fun
weird.
though.
Yeah, it is fun. It looks like it's fun, but it looks like it kills your back.
Yeah. Bro, that just brings me back to the. Did you have Mr. Bissett?
No, I didn't go to the middle school.
Oh, okay. So, what would happen is hockey would roll around, and I think Mr. Bissett might have played hockey. He slap-shotted the fuck out of us. You're like, this was, middle school? So you're probably like 12.
Mm-hmm.
He winds up, dude. He wound up and just started smacking it.
Oh, dang. Okay, so so in the men's foil individual gold medal fencing bout, It's 2 USA chicks going up against each other.
Huh.
And or it was 2 USA chicks going up against. Lee Kiefer won the gold, and then Lauren Scruggs won silver. So it was basically guaranteed a gold medal there for the U.S.
Nice.
And then, in terms of the overall medal count, the USA is leading the medal count, but Australia is currently in the lead because they have 4 gold medals, the most gold medals.
Okay.
USA has 3 golds, 6 silvers, 3 bronze for 12 total, and then Australia has 4 golds, 2 silvers, and no bronze.
So if we get gold more,
if we have 1 more gold, which we are up for a gold actually, I think right now. I know this is still the pool, still the group stage for beach volleyball.
at the end of the day, isn't the Olympics just about bragging rights?
Yeah, but I also did see something on Instagram that the different athletes from different countries will get money.
Yeah, like sponsorships.
No, like just straight up like if you win, you get money.
Oh.
Yeah, like so. It depends on which country. So if you live in the United States and you play whatever for the United States, like let's say you're a swimmer for the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
and you win gold in freestyle or whatever, you get like I think it's 50 G's.
Oh.
But then if you're from like Ghana,
Yeah.
right, or if you're from freaking
Timbuktu.
yeah, if you're from like Guam or something like, or like
The middle
like Georgia,
BFE.
yeah, like some like Kazakhstan or something like that.
Yeah.
You get like a couple $100,000.
Oh.
So yeah, so it varies. Like if you're from like a well-off country, you're gonna get something, but you're not gonna get as much because you're like you said, you're getting sponsorship money, you're getting money already to be there to begin with.
Yeah.
But then these other countries who like second world, third world,
Yeah.
you know, like maybe that sport isn't really well thought of in that country.
Mm-hmm.
So if that person medals in that, they get a decent chunk of money.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's just for medals. I think it might be like might go down the list, but if you medal, you get like you probably be better off getting a bronze versus getting 4th place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're gonna get a little more if you get on the podium.
Yeah, that makes more sense. I just always was like, yeah, blind patriotism. USA.
Well, of course, yeah.
Yeah, I never really was like, yeah, let's see what Poland's up to.
Well, you see, I do. Like,
Yeah.
I like watching my like the nationalities.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool. Have they done any track and field lately?
I don't think so. I don't think they've started track and field yet. I think the track area is still taken up by like they're doing like handball.
Handball's an Olympic sport?
Yeah, you know what handball is? It's like soccer, but like volleyball. Or like I don't know. It's weird. Like you can
I'm searching it up.
you can throw the ball into the net. Like it's used with your hands, obviously. But like you can only take a certain amount of steps.
That's actually, you know what? I'm fine with that. It kind of looks cool.
It is really cool. Like you can throw the ball into the net and throw the ball around and catch it and stuff.
Yeah.
But you have to. I think you can only take a certain amount of steps before you have to do something with the ball.
It's like 3, I think.
I think it's like it's like 3 to be able to pass it. So like you have to take at least 3 steps to pass the ball.
What are they doing over there?
I don't know.
That doesn't sound good.
Well, I think it's like you can't take any more than 3 steps if you pass the ball.
Oh.
You can't take any more than like 5 if you shoot the ball or something like that.
Okay.
Like yeah, it's weird. And then like you can only have certain amount of people in the same area, and like you can only go to a certain area if there's like if the ball is like I don't know. I don't know all the rules. Like, that's actually one of the sports that's like played pretty commonly that I don't know a whole lot about. How did you get back there?
I don't know.
He was over here. He would like walk around the other side of the bed.
Hey, come here. Come on.
Hi there.
Harper. He's too big. He doesn't know how to get out. It's good. My dogs are not the brightest.
Little shits.
Yeah.
But yeah, like handball's pretty cool. What's the other one? I was watching rugby.
Yeah, I like rugby.
Like like I said, there's obviously basketball going on right now. Field hockey's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Soccer, I think soccer is only women right now. I don't know if it's men's soccer. I've been watching a whole lot of soccer though. Once that starts up, I'll probably watch that. I think there's golf in the Olympics. I assume there's golf in the Olympics, but I know there's a championship going on right now. It's the 3M Open. Stop looking at me. Stop. Yeah, it's the. I'm pretty sure it's the 3M Open that's going on right now. I'm not too sure where that is, but I think there is golf in the Olympics, though I could be wrong.
Is Trump in the Olympics for golf?
What?
Is Trump in the Olympics
Oh yeah, he's representing the U.S.
Oh yeah.
I've won 20 club championships, not even senior. Fucking bragging about how much golf he's
I'm 75 years old.
So I watched the video with Trump and DeChambeau.
Yeah, the 50 for 50 or whatever.
The break 50 thing. They got exactly 50 strokes. And Trump, they asked DeChambeau, he was like, have you ever gotten a hole-in-one? And he said he got one. It was off of I think he said it was off of a short par 4 or something like that. And then they asked Trump. Trump said he's gotten 8. And they were and he was like, the most recent one that I got was 5 or so months ago. He was like, it's on camera. He was like, I'll literally show you. He was like, I hit it. He was talking about how it was into the wind a little bit, and the wind took the ball and then just placed the ball in the hole.
Yeah.
And then he was saying that another one that he got, he was playing a PGA course, and it was a long par 4, and he striped it and it caught wind and it carried it and it just found the hole. Which I mean,
if that's on camera, I would love to see that.
Well, I mean, but then people were talking about do they believe him?
Yeah.
Do you believe that Trump got 8 hole-in-ones in his life? It's the dude is almost 80 years old, and he has been playing golf since he's been 20-something years old because he's had money all of his life.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is possible. It's believable. But at the same time, 8 hole-in-ones? You fucking kidding me?
I've got one birdie in my whole entire life.
Yeah, I'm struggling to get par out here.
Yeah.
Consistently.
But we also suck.
Yeah, that's true. I think I don't think I've ever gotten an eagle in my life. I think I've only gotten birdies on the golf course. I haven't gotten an eagle or an albatross yet.
Yeah.
Nowhere close to a hole-in-one. Mini golf's a different story. I don't know how many hole-in-ones I've gotten in mini golf. It's a lot. I've mini golfed a bunch of times.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm not keeping track of shit like that. But actual golf, people go their whole lives without getting a hole-in-one.
That's
and
true.
Play golf their whole lives.
Yeah.
Because if you do get a hole-in-one, it is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It is one of the hardest things to do in sports. Or one of the hardest anomalies to happen in sports.
Yeah.
Home runs happen pretty consistently. Goals in soccer happen. Or hat tricks in soccer happen kind of often. Hole-in-ones, even in professional
it's
tournaments,
still
it's still really rare.
Very rare.
Yeah.
The only hole-in-one that I can recall off of the top of my head for professional is, I think it was at Augusta with that huge water hole, where it's just that big-ass rectangle of water, and the dude skipped it.
Yeah. Yeah, that par 3 hole or whatever it is.
Yeah. That's the only one that I remember.
There was one that I saw. I watched it live on television. It was, I don't know, I can't remember what tournament it was for, but the dude hit it, and he drained it in the hole. It went straight into the hole. And,
that's also really hard to do, because those things just pop out.
Right, yeah, and the freaking area around it, too. You hit the one spot where it went right into the freaking hole.
Yeah,
the cup is only 4 inches wide.
Is it only 4 inches?
I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was less. It might be less.
It might, I don't know, I can't remember.
I'll search it up.
I think it's 4 inches wide, or it might be 4 inches in radius.
How big is a golf hole? Golf. 4.25 inches diameter.
There you go. It's pretty above average if you ask me. But
actually, about 3 inches above average.
That's far above average.
Yeah.
But
ladies.
Yeah.
Hey. For white.
Yeah. What? Quite what? But yeah. Other than that, the Olympics are going strong. I think they're supposed to go into like the first or second weekend of August.
Yeah.
So we have this weekend. This is the first weekend, and we have 2 more. It's like 2.5 weeks, I think. And then yeah, we got the Tigers still playing.
Yeah, how did they do?
Let's actually check. So I know that they were, I think, 3 games behind, or 3 games out of 500 last time I checked. I don't know where we are now.
They
but
were
I know
like 51 and 53.
Yeah, something like that. I think we're 52 and 55 now.
Ew.
So, I mean, but I do know Javi Baez has been hitting better recently. He got in the past 3 games. I want to say 2 days ago at this point. So I can't remember how many games since then, but I know he had 3 home runs in 3 games at one point this past week, which is pretty good. And then
yeah, we were watching the Red Sox and Yankees yesterday.
That was a good game.
Who ended up winning?
Yankees ended up winning.
Okay.
God dang it. My freaking MLB app always asks me to log in all the time, and I log in constantly. But yeah, the Tigers. So the Tigers right now have a puzzle in front of them. So they have Jack Flaherty, who we've talked about Jack Flaherty and his Tree School before, but apparently now offers are starting to roll in from teams on Skubal and Flaherty.
When is the deadline?
Tuesday at 6:00 in the afternoon.
Okay.
So we have, it's almost 4:30 right now. You have about 2 hours and 2 days and a couple hours until the trade deadline. So there already have been a couple of trades that have happened. Randy Rosarena went to the Mariners, which I think is actually really cool because J-Rod hasn't really been performing up to par this year. Unless he has picked it up recently. I actually haven't been paying attention. He's not on my fantasy team. But I know someone did drop him on fantasy. But, yeah. Arthur, excuse me.
He's about to.
Yeah. Joey's Wiki. But, yeah, and then, who else? What was the other one? Austin Hayes going from Baltimore Orioles to the Philadelphia Phillies, which is interesting because that's my World Series pick. My World Series is the Phillies versus the Orioles. That's why I think he's going to be in the World Series this year. So it's interesting to see Austin Hayes go from the Orioles to Phillies. Because the Phillies have, I mean, they have a little bit of a gap in the outfield. You have Schwarber, whose defense is, he's not very fast. You got rid of Whit Merrifield. And then, I don't even know who else they have in the outfield. Off the top of my head, you have Brandon Marsh and Nick Castellanos. I think that's it. So, they'd want another outfielder, and there's your third outfielder. There's Austin Hayes for you. So, and then, if the Tigers trade Tree Skubal to the Orioles, then that could be interesting because you have the Orioles who need pitching, and you have pretty decent hitting, and maybe could have offered Austin Hayes up. Like, maybe he could have gone there. Like, they had a surplus of hitting, let's say. Now, the Tigers are in an interesting spot because the Orioles would want that pitcher to kind of balance out the trade that they did to the Phillies.
Yeah.
So, but there are also other trades going down in the league. You have the Yankees bulking up. They got Jazz Chisholm from the Seattle Mariners. San Diego Padres are stocking up in pitching, I'm pretty sure. They just got somebody. I can't remember. Shit. It's gonna bug me. Adam something. Adam Ward? Can't remember. And then I had just seen it. Christopher Morel went to the Tampa Bay Rays from the Chicago Cubs, and then Isaac Paredes went to the Cubs from the Rays. So you have people getting moved. I'm expecting it to maybe happen tomorrow morning, if anything, if at all. That's another thing. People are saying that it might not even happen to begin with because, if you figure that right now the Tigers have these 2 pitchers in front of them they could trade, and they have 2 or 3 teams that they could trade him to. So you have the Yankees who, don't really need starting pitching, and you just got Jazz Chisholm too, who he could end up taking a step. And then you have the Dodgers, who they just lost Bobby Miller They have Yamamoto on the IL. You have a couple other people who are sitting for them. I think Max Muncy's still out. So seeing Skubal go there would make sense. And then Orioles, obviously, you have John Means and somebody else who's down over there. And they just got rid of Austin Hayes. So it makes sense that he went there. But would it make sense for them to get rid of their prospects if they just got rid of Austin Hayes, the Orioles? Or would it make more sense for the Dodgers to get rid of a couple of their hitters if they know that a couple are going to come back in order to shore up their pitching? Because Clayton Kershaw constantly gags away his starts in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And are you going to trust Tyler Glasnow and whoever else I can remember who the other guy they have over there is to get it done in the playoffs for you?
Yeah.
So that would make sense for Tariq Skubal to go there. If not, I expect him to either maybe go to the Orioles. So here's the hierarchy of what I think is going to happen. I think Dodgers is the least likely possibility.
Yeah.
Then Orioles, then keeping him.
Okay.
Is going to be. I think that's actually what's going to end up happening. Is we're going to end up keeping him, and we're going to end up signing him to a deal, and he's going to become like Jeremy Bonderman or Justin Verlander.
Bless you. Bless you. Nice one.
Thank you. Ugh. It's not over yet.
Is it?
There we go. But yeah, I think we're gonna end up signing him. He's gonna end up staying here for a little bit.
Mm.
Yeah.
I was looking.
Oh, boy.
I was looking at the Lions news.
The Lions news.
Yes. So, literally today we picked up a journeyman linebacker.
Oh yeah, McHale something.
Malik Jefferson.
Oh yeah.
He was drafted by the Bengals, but we picked him up from Dallas. And then we placed Michael Badgley on injured reserve because he
tore his hamstring.
Yeah, season injury. And then Christian Mahogany is on the non-football illness list.
Oh.
Which he's our rookie
Yeah.
from Boston College.
The draft pick that I called.
Yeah, and then Matt Farniak is with on an injury settlement apparently.
Injury settlement?
Yeah, I don't know what that exactly means, and Aiden Hutchison is on the top 100 players is number 47, and Jared Goff is number 48.
See, I thought that having Jared Goff that low with Aiden Hutchinson that near him was a little bit low.
It is.
I was thinking maybe you put Jared Goff like in the high 30s. You put him
I
like maybe 33.
I would have Aiden Hutchinson cracking the top 20.
See, I don't know about that. I think Aiden Hutchinson is good where he is. I think I'd put him maybe number 40 at the highest.
Really?
Honestly, yeah. He can be up there at top 20. Like, he plays like it at some points, and I think that he can reach up there.
Is he just so new?
But yeah, this is only his second year in the league. He's getting consistently better each year.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's getting consistently better each year. So I think he's good where he is right there. But like 47, I would put him maybe like 41 or 42, a little bit higher.
Yeah.
And then I would put Jared Goff maybe around like low 30s, like 32, 33.
Yeah, Hendon Hooker is expected to be the starter for preseason.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I'm excited.
I'm fine with that.
I'm excited to see that, though.
Yeah, I am too because we haven't seen him in a Lions uniform yet, aside from pictures and shit.
Yeah.
And to get him some practice time too, with actual NFL players around him would be good.
Yeah. Especially because Teddy B is now gone and he's coaching his
retired.
His alma mater. So
I think he's coaching his son too. I think his son plays there still.
Yeah, Miami Central or some shit like that.
Something, yeah.
But yeah,
that's cool. Teddy Bridgewater. I remember watching Teddy Bridgewater when he was on the Vikings.
Yeah.
When he came in for Brett Favre after Brett Favre left.
Yeah, and the Steelers are having quarterback controversy.
Yeah.
Always.
For the longest time this offseason, it was Russell Wilson was the 1A starter, and then Justin Fields was going to come in if he got hurt or if he was.
We're going to put him at punt returner, guys.
They're gonna have him as a Taysom Hill punt returner, fucking tight end utility player.
Yeah.
Kind of was. No, they were gonna have him sit the bench, maybe punt return, kick return, and then if Russell Wilson faltered, they would put him in.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden it's an actual apparently it's a QB competition to see who's going to get the starting job.
Of course.
Which that's like I said, I thought that you bringing in Justin Fields, he would have been the starter off the bat. But
yeah. So dude, the Eagles look scary still. I don't know what it is, man. Jordan Love signed his contract.
Yeah, he's now the second highest paid person in the NFL of all time.
Yeah.
Besides Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I mean,
that's dumb.
I would have gave it to him.
That's dumb.
Really?
He's only won one playoff game.
I know, but if I was in the Packers situation, I would have made a deal for him.
I don't know, dude. You win one playoff game.
I think the Packers are in shambles right now.
Yeah, dude. The Packers. But no, the Packers are one injury, one bad season away from completely crumbling.
Yes.
Because they have the remnants.
Now,
of
this
their
is also
all
hatred
D-lines.
from me coming out. I don't know how much hatred from you is coming out, but
a lot. I do not like the Packers. Ever since Aaron Rodgers, there were only a handful of Packers players that I liked watching play. I never got to see Charles Woodson play for the Packers. I only saw him. Well, actually, no, because he went back to the Packers for one last year. But I only saw him play with the Oakland Raiders. But one of the players I really liked seeing was Clay Matthews.
Yeah.
Clay Matthews was always really good to see play. I hated watching Jordy Nelson. Hated watching fucking. Who was the other guy? The other way, Randall Cobb. Hated watching those guys connect. And Aaron Rodgers.
He's on the Jets with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, still. Which, those guys I did not watch play, but I did really like watching Clay Matthews and A.J. Hawk.
Yeah.
A.J. Hawk was really cool, too.
They're saying Devontae Smith, or Devontae Adams, thank you, is going to be a Jet by October.
See, I think he's going to be a Jet by the beginning of the season.
And they're thinking Hassan Reddick is going to be a Jet before the season starts.
See, I think Devontae Adams being a Jet before the beginning of the season is more likely than Hassan Reddick becoming a Jet at all.
This is just what I'm hearing, so I don't know how true it is.
I don't know. Well, you never know. Crazier shit has happened in the NFL.
All of New York is rooting for the Jets because the Giants just are unbelievably terrible.
The Giants blow. The Bills are
Malik Neighbors doesn't even look happy.
No, yeah. The Giants blow. The Bills aren't doing anything right now.
All they got is Keon Coleman.
Well, they got rid of everybody. They got rid of Stephon Diggs. They got rid of almost their entire secondary and almost their entire defensive line,
is gone.
Yeah, Gabe Davis has been gone.
Yeah. So, shit. You're right.
Yeah, he was gone even last year.
I'm just excited that preseason starts the 8th.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get to see Hendon Hooker starting for the Lions.
It's a Thursday night game.
Yeah, it's good. I don't know if I'll probably end up watching it because Thursday night. Actually, yeah, because softball is done with for the summer, but we have fall ball, but it wouldn't start by then. It's just.
When does fall ball start for you guys?
I think at the end of August.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'd be able to watch the preseason, and once the actual regular season starts, though, Thursday night football is going to be on the back burner for me, because of Thursday night softball.
Well, it depends on how practice is for me. By the way, guys, I'm committed to play at Madonna.
Yeah.
So
there you
go. I start camp on August 6th.
Neat.
Or supposed to. I don't know if they're going to have me go to camp or not. We're still discussing that.
Which I don't understand. That's one of the weirder things for me. It's why wouldn't you want all your players to go to camp?
Because some things just happen, because it happens all the time where people show up either late to camp, they don't go to camp. Some people just bypass camp, which I don't want to do. I'd rather be at camp.
Right, like that. I don't know. Like that's weird for me. I feel like if I was running a football program, it's like, okay, this is when camp starts. This is when you're supposed to report.
But some guys from Northwood didn't show up until the very end of camp, or like a week after camp started and shit like that. Like, it happens. You're just like, and then as somebody that's been in the shoes of watching somebody come into camp, and then you're just like, well, they missed all the bullshit.
Right.
Like, nah, I mean, I have a different situation than most people, but still.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. Like, when you said that you might not go to camp, I was like, why aren't you going to camp? You're like, well, they might not have me go to camp. It's like, well, why
it's
aren't
all
you
the
going to
coach's
camp?
decision, obviously.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
If I had a decision, I'll be at camp. But
Right.
you never know what the coaches want or what they think is best. And obviously, you go with it.
Yeah.
I'm really working on my NCAA football like text. And
Oh,
what I tell
yeah.
the media. Yeah, coaches want me to do this. I'm ready to be a team player.
Speaking of NCAA football, we played yesterday.
Fuck you. If I didn't fucking user to that shit, okay, it would have been over. And you both know it.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
we watched the fucking
That
replay.
is true. For those of you who do not know, we were playing NCAA yesterday.
It was like 29 to 28.
Yes. Ben was using Penn State, and I
with
was using
2
Texas.
seconds fucking left. And then,
No, it was like 8.
okay, but still.
Because I ran it. I remember running the ball back from like the 5 or whatever.
Yeah.
And there was like 5 or 6 seconds left on the clock.
Okay, either way, the game would have been over. Pretty much. But I hit B, or whatever the fucking button is, thinking I was coming to the guy that was coming from across the field.
Yeah.
No, I go to the guy that's straight up covering you, and it breaks off.
Yeah.
It probably would have been completed.
Yeah, it looked like it would have been close anyways, but you might have at least stopped me before
I would
ran
have
it
stopped you at least. But no, I fucking usered to the wrong goddamn person, and I fucking lose.
Housed. Yeah, one play, I was like, get that ball!
Bro.
I was so excited. That was a good game, though. It was really good. You had me. It was like 21-7 at one point. You were winning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck you. Bro, we're running it back, first off, and secondly, I mean, I look at it from a statistical standpoint. I have a 33.33% chance of picking the right defense to your offense. So,
That is true.
and when it's 3rd and 2 and you're on the 5-yard line and you pick a run play, I'm gonna blitz.
Yeah.
So,
There. What was the? I think I threw a handful of picks too.
yeah,
I think
2.
I think I threw 2, and then you threw 1 as well.
Yeah, mine was blatant. The quarterback. Fuck my quarterback.
Yeah, mine were like. Your defender jumped in front of it like it was a good pick. The one that you threw to me was just fucking right to me.
Yeah, dude, I wanted him to loft it, and he decided to throw a fucking bullet pass.
Yeah, he threw it like 10 yards short, and it was a bullet right in the guy's chest.
Yeah, I'm like, of course you're going to pick it off.
Yeah, it was right to me.
Bro. And then Road to Glory, we tried playing Road to Glory together, and I couldn't do shit.
No, it was like, can you play with me on the team? Like, can you be my receiver?
No.
But then it wouldn't let me play. It wouldn't let you select my side.
Yeah.
But then it let you play as Fresno, but then it didn't let you do anything.
Yeah, it didn't let me do anything, and then it's like, well, I'm not going to just take this and just get absolutely pummeled.
Well, then it wouldn't let you do anything because then it let you, or it told you to select a play, but it didn't give you any plays to select.
So I was
it just ran the clock out and gave you delay a game.
Yeah, and then once I actually stopped playing, poor Fresno got a 58 bomb on them.
Yeah, fucking got obliterated. I think it made 59 actually.
50
because it was 56, 7 times 8 plus the extra field goal.
Yeah, it was 59. Yeah, math is fun.
Yeah. I made myself the next quarterback for Michigan. It was like 400 something passing yards, 443 passing yards.
It was like 500.
Was it really?
Yeah.
That was nuts. There were a couple like...
I'm surprised you didn't get player of the game. You might have. You probably
It was
did.
either me or Donovan Edwards, because there was a couple times where I just turned around, handed it to him, and he took it all the way down the field.
Well, granted, we were playing on varsity difficulty.
That is true. But yeah, because
you fucking spun that thing, and it was a dot multiple times. It's the difference between playing on Heisman and Fresno State's beating you by 16.
Yeah.
And then you're playing on varsity. Oh, look, it's what will actually happen in real life come August 31st. Or whatever,
Right, yeah. That is probably an accurate representation of what's going to happen.
You would hope.
Yeah, you'd think so. But
I don't think it would be that bad, but I still think they're only going to get like 6 points.
no, yeah.
Michigan always starts out slow. Like with UNLV, it was only like 30-6 or something like that. So that's what I'm assuming is going to happen.
My prediction for week 1 for Michigan, it's going to be 42 to 10.
Okay.
We're gonna let Fresno get a touchdown and a field goal, because Fresno isn't like
they're not a
let's talk
slouch. Like
Yeah,
they're decent,
they're
and what their
pretty decent
conference
this
is. It's just
right.
against Michigan, even though we are injured.
Yeah,
By injured, I mean we lost Harbaugh and everybody. We basically lost
pretty much
all of our
everyone.
starters.
Yeah, we got Will Johnson, Loveland, and fucking Orgy back. That's it.
Yeah.
And Mason Graham.
Best defensive lineman in the nation this year.
Yeah. Hopefully he can teach the rest of the defensive linemen something.
Yeah,
hopefully. We
hopefully.
can, you know.
Oh, dude. My bladder.
You got a pee-pee?
Yeah, I got a pee-pee. You can keep talking though.
Oh, all right. Yeah, the college football. Yeah, it's really cool. Like the one thing though was the uniform selection. The uniform selection was kind of buggy. It was like a lot of the different colleges that you think would have like different uniforms didn't have those uniforms. And like I played as Texas, and Texas only had the white and the burnt orange ones. But I thought Texas had like an all burnt orange setup, and they had an all black too. But it wasn't in the game, like I couldn't use it. So it was like, and then Penn State had just the same thing, but you couldn't wear like, I don't think it was letting Ben wear like his navy blue with his navy blue shirt. And you couldn't wear like an all white or an all navy blue. You could only wear like the white with the navy blue pants.
Yeah, and then when switching it, like the cleats, it was like primary color. And
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like I had fucking dress shoes on.
Yeah, it was switching the color, so it gave Ben, like, in the preview at least, not in the actual game, but like in the preview, it gave him Texas colored shoes.
Yeah, I switched it.
Yeah, so it was
Because
like,
it probably would have gave me Texas colored shoes.
I don't know. It looked weird. But like, so that was the only bug that I saw. Like, the only thing that was wrong. But other than that, it was a really cool game.
I like how I dived and just absolutely face planted and didn't do anything.
Oh shit! the menus look very similar to NHL's menus, so that's why the game is pretty easy to navigate and stuff like that already.
Sorry, she has no concept of personal space.
You're fine.
Get up there. You don't have to look at it. Come on. All right,
There we go.
Yeah, but dude, I'm just excited to hit somebody, dude. It's been a while.
Oh yeah,
It's been a while. I can legally hit somebody without going to jail.
Yeah.
So it's going to be great. That's like the best part about camp is like, oh, I get to hit people and not go to jail.
But yeah, just like walking down the street wanting to just suplex somebody because you haven't like
Just
gone on the
it's
line.
going to happen when I'm like 50 too. I'm just going to get that feeling of, oh, I can still do this.
Yeah.
And I just...
well, that's what grandkids are for.
Yeah.
Or, like,
yeah,
nephews.
I'll just tackle my grandkids.
Yeah. Or like nephews. Like, you see them at fucking Easter, and they're throwing the football around, you're like, oh, you shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, I just become Ray Lewis.
Yeah, just roll up the sleeves.
Yeah, just like, y'all boys don't know.
Yeah, you fucking...
It's one of the greatest feelings, being able just to demolish somebody. I realize I sound psychotic right now, but it's one of those feelings of, oh, I get to run full speed. It just absolutely mollywop somebody.
I get to run full speed into somebody? Sweet.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
They may get hurt, they may not. They signed a waiver.
Yeah.
It's okay. I also tackle Arthur a lot.
Yeesh.
No dogs were hurt in the making of this video.
No, Arthur, good boy.
Yeah, dude. It's fun when I take him to the field because he'll run and you don't realize how fast he is.
Yeah, Arthur has lost a little bit of weight, too.
I know, but even then, like, he's still a chunker.
Yeah.
But, like, you're at the field and you're just running. He'll run after you.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like... He'll be my conditioning partner because there's no scarier feeling than having a dog run after you.
Yeah.
And it gets you running. And then it gets him tired. And then he falls asleep.
Yeah, and then he falls asleep.
I wish I could do it with her, but I don't know if she'll run away.
Hmm.
I haven't tried it yet. I don't know if I want to try it. If I do, I'll probably have the leash around her.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case. So if I have to grab the leash, I'll grab the leash. But she's quick. She'll run anything down. She'll hawk us down in a heartbeat.
Yeah, Vicky is pretty quick.
Yeah. She's agile.
Maggie's not really too quick.
She's surprising though.
Yeah, I say Arthur's probably faster than her though. I think she's probably, maybe of the three of them, I think she's probably the least fleet of foot.
Probably.
Even though she is the youngest.
That little dog can run too.
No, dude, yeah, that little dog is like a fucking spark plug. Yeah. You see her in the corner, like underneath the fucking weightlifting thing.
Yeah.
And then when she takes off, now she's underneath the freaking treadmill.
Yeah.
And then she takes off this way. And she's
what's
in the
funny is Maggie will just be like by the door, and the little one will be by the laundry, and the little one will just come running and just full on throw herself to body slam Maggie.
Oh yeah.
Like she can't move Maggie.
No, yeah.
But it's just funny to watch that happen.
She's like 2 pounds, if that.
She's more like 10.
Oh yeah. But fucking still.
Yeah, dude. She's fast. It's crazy. Also, like, it's like could she be faster than a hippo?
No. Hippos can run like 30, 40 miles an hour.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. Hippos are terrifying.
Yeah. Dude, have you seen the video of the hippo just cruising in the water after the boat because it was mad at the boat?
Yes, dude. That is like, it's horrifying. Like, hippos are actually
there's also videos of moose doing that too.
Yeah, but moose are like, I don't know. Moose are fucking scary too, yeah.
And they're like 10 feet tall.
I think moose are taller than that with their antlers too. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
like they're fucking
like
tall.
Babies come out to be like 7 feet.
Yeah,
and you're just like, oh my god. It's like imagine you see the moose and you're like Stifler from American Pie.
Yeah,
and just the moose is coming for you. And you're just like, oh god,
dude. Yeah, like dude, this fucking things can move too. Like, there's a video of a moose running through, like he's just running through the snow, and they're like, that's 8 feet of snow that he's running through.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's just running through, like, nothing.
Yeah, and it's like not slowing down.
No, yeah, it's just full gallop through the snow.
And you're just like, what is that thing?
Yeah.
Like,
and you could only see like its head and its shoulders.
Yeah, and
moving through.
If we're up north and we see that shit, I'm immediately going to the house and going to sleep.
Going to sleep.
Like, yeah. There's nothing for me out here anymore.
No, yeah. Oh my god, I haven't seen a. I mean, I've seen a moose, but like not in the wild. Like I've seen one like they've had them at like the petting zoo, and they had one at the deer farm and stuff.
They had one at the deer farm?
Yeah, in the pictures they showed one.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought like an actual one.
No, well, yeah, but we didn't go see it. But there was a picture of one in the brochure.
Oh,
Like in this, so they have like probably all different types of deer. They probably have like normal deer,
reindeer.
And they have like they might have reindeer. They might have like caribou and stuff. Like at the bear farm, they have all different types of bear.
Yeah,
like they have the black bears, but then they also have the different like ages of bear. Like they had the like the male and female, and the juveniles and the mid-age ones.
Yeah.
So
I do. This is stupid to say. I'm realizing this is stupid to say. I want to go there at night when the bears can actually be bears.
oh, like when no one's around to like feed them, like no tourists.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I bet they do take some of the smaller ones out of the cage too, because you saw the guys messing around with the cubs.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That would be my job.
I like how he was like, "Are you going to be nice today?"
Yeah.
And they like kind of was biting him a little bit. He's like, "Nope, get back in your cage."
Yeah. He was like, and then the one guy was yelling at the one or the two were like fighting on top, and they were gonna roll off the thing. He was like, "Hey," and he was like, "Watch yourselves." And he looks down, and there's one gnawing at like his ankle, or like wrapping itself around his ankle.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey!" And he just picks it up and just takes it like
Hey, dude.
like a child.
Yeah.
Picks it up like underneath his armpits and moves him around.
I wonder
the other side
what
of the
the
cage.
stage is when they realize they're a little bit too big to be a cub.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I wonder what that age is to where it's like, okay, don't bite anymore.
This
like,
is hurt.
Yeah, don't do that.
This hurt.
Anymore.
He's
Yeah.
hurt a lot.
Because even with the baby bears, he was like, when the honey gets, like, when there's no more honey and Fruit Loops in the fucking spoon, get your fingers out of there.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to stop eating. Yeah. It was like, oh, okay. So then as soon as that shit left, he took the spoon out of our hands and was like, all right, that's enough.
Yeah.
Picked him up. But, no, yeah, it was
I like
cool.
how he went like this. He just put his hand out and the cub, grabbed onto his arm and just started swinging.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. I don't know, dude. I just like the idea of going back there. And then we were where we were walking in the back. We don't care if there's an electrified fence there.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
still a bear.
Yeah, I don't care how tall this fence is or if it's electrified or not. It's still a bear on the other side of that fence.
And it was full on just trailing us the whole time.
Yeah, it was. I think it was a female, but still, like I think they said the females are a little bit smaller than the males, but it's still
more
didn't fucking
dangerous.
Right? Yeah. So I think the females are the ones that go out like at night. I think, or I don't know. Like there's something about they said something about that like when we were at there. They're like it'll only go out at night if it has like young, but if it's a male, it won't go out at night. It'll go out during the day. But if it's a female, it'll go out during. It's like weird
hierarchy.
Yeah, like stipulations.
The
that they
Bernstein
move around.
Bears.
Yeah, it's weird.
Or the Bernstein Bears.
Yeah. Fucking.
That was a weird controversy. The Bernstein or Bernstein Bears.
The Bernstein Bears.
Yeah, it's like the Bernstein or the Bernstein Bears.
It was the Berenstain or the
Berenstein or some shit like that.
the Berenstein or the Berenstein Bears.
Yeah. If you're into conspiracy theories.
Bernstein is the law office from around here.
Yeah.
What do you want?
She's being stupid. Just don't mind her.
Oh, yeah. What else is going on in sport?
In sport, I have no idea.
I don't know.
Bones are probably behind the couch.
Oh yeah.
In sports, I have absolutely no clue what's going on. Who's the best team in baseball right now?
Probably the Phillies. Phillies or the Yankees went on a tear pretty recently too.
I don't know, dude. I'm everything's kind of quiet right now because everybody's gearing up for football season.
And the Olympics are kind of taking over everything
Yeah,
right
that's
now
true.
too.
But it's like the only thing with basketball really much. I haven't heard anything about the Pistons or anything notable.
No, I haven't heard anything either, other than what you call it? Other than just like the our new head coach and stuff like that. It's kind of old news though at this point.
Yeah, and we talked about it too.
Yeah, we did. Lions training camp. You see Hulk Hogan was at Lions training camp?
No, but did you see the podium, the Meyer podium?
I did.
And how fucking huge it is?
It's giant.
It's like...
Yeah, it is huge.
The one thing that could make Dan Campbell look normal size.
Right, yeah.
And you're just... And then you realize, like, Amon-Ra says that everybody in there, we're waiting for the Super Bowl. We're just waiting.
Don't wait fucking too long. You still have 18 games in front of you.
I know. They're like, we can't wait for the season to start.
Oh,
That's what I meant to say. I said it wrong.
Like, yeah, fucking...
Everybody... He's like, years before, it's like everybody was just hoping for a playoff win, but it's now like everybody has a mindset of, Super Bowl now.
Right.
Bring it here.
Yeah,
now.
Like, we won a Super Bowl yesterday. Or... We wanted one last year, literally. Like, we won a Super Bowl yesterday. We won one. We should have had one.
What you do?
But, I don't know.
Just being stupid. Okay. But, yeah, I mean, there really isn't... This is, like, where we just talk about random shit at this point.
Yeah. Did we answer the question last week of, like, what Olympic sport we would do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You did. And I came to the realization I'm not athletic enough.
No, yeah. Oh my god, yeah, that's another thing too. You see, like, before the Olympics start,
yeah,
you're like, oh dang, yeah, I bet you I could do this sport or something like that, and then you watch that sport on TV, and you're like, oh, never mind.
Yeah,
fuck that.
You're like, I knew like people that do gymnastics, like their biceps are huge. But just looking at these motherfuckers, you're just like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like finding or like watching the Olympics this past like weekend or like half week.
Yeah. I
realized the only Olympic sport that I could probably do realistically is like the archery and shooting.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Pretty much. Or like if you taught me how to surf, I could do like the surfing thing. But even then, that's like way more sophisticated than I'd be able to do.
I don't know, dude. It's gotten to the point where I want to take another vacation somewhere.
Yeah. I was thinking about that. So apparently that's what that's where they released too. So the Olympics are going to be in Los Angeles in 2028 for the summer. And then they're going to be in Salt Lake City in 2034 again.
Okay.
Yeah. The Winter Olympics are going to be in Salt Lake City. Though,
yeah, I was going to say, that seems like a more winter place to have it. But, it's just... Would I want to go to the Olympics just to watch it?
I feel like, yes, dude. Yeah, the Paris Olympics, like how they look on TV, like... Going to this one this year would have been really cool, I think.
Well, yeah, but it would have to be, like, out of the country, It's not like, technically we can go to Salt Lake at any time, really.
Well, yeah.
But it'd be, it'd just be like, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, going to...
It's okay.
Going to the LA Olympics or to the Salt Lake City Olympics would be pretty cool.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
We should make it a point to be present there.
If I have time, yeah.
Well, it's 4 years out, man. I
don't know what I'm doing in 4 years.
Yeah,
I know Jeremy wants me to go to Korea.
Yeah, in 2030 he was talking about that.
Yeah.
Once he gets out of the military and shit.
I gotta get my passport.
Yeah.
That's a $200 expense that I don't want to do right now.
How good is your passport? Or how long is your passport
10
good
years.
for? 10 years?
Yeah.
Dang, yeah. So if we got one now, we wouldn't have to worry about it until the next Olympics. Or until the Olympics are in Salt Lake City. Because it's 10 years.
Yeah.
2034. Yeah.
It's, my dad's got his pretty quick. Actually.
Yeah, they come within like a month.
It's usually 6 to 8. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Usually altogether it's usually around 6 months, but
Oh yeah.
my dad got his within like 2.
Yeah. It usually takes a couple of months at least.
Yeah.
Because they have to like with the pass. I'm pretty sure your name is on like each page or something like that.
Yeah, and they have to do extensive background checks and everything like that. So.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. It's weird to say, but I just want August.
Want to go someplace?
August 6th, I just want it to be here so I can just start doing stuff.
Oh, training camp, yeah.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've been excited to go to camp. It's almost been a year since I've been excited to go to a camp.
Yeah.
So, August camp is always the worst, though.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I could see that.
The longest...
Because, I mean, it is still hot outside and shit.
The longest... I believe I told you this. The longest, like, season I've had with... Like, it wasn't consistent breaks, and the longest break we had was, like, a week, maybe. It was from July 3rd until the 10th of December when I was, like, officially done with, like, football.
Mm.
Until January.
Shit.
Yeah. That was long.
I think the longest that I ever played baseball was... It was like close to 10 months. I'm pretty sure too. Because I played through the high school season, then I played summer ball, and summer ball I was playing travel as well through the summer. Mm. So I had that, and then I had fall ball going on, and then just the winter off. But then the winter I was doing like winter workouts too.
Yeah.
So
like you were doing winter workouts and everything, but
now like actually playing.
We started summer camp July 3rd. We didn't even get 4th of July off, I don't think.
Yeah.
And then it went straight from July into August preseason camp. Preseason camp into the season. The season ended late November. And then you still have workouts until finals. And then we got done with finals, and they're like, here's your schedule for winter. Like, make sure you do this, or else we'll know that you didn't do it because you'll be fat and ugly and stupid. Their words.
Mm. Yeah.
And then I think it was like January 10th or something. You went back, and it was straight to races again. And then I graduated May 5th.
Oh, yeah.
So... Your boy is a college graduate / college dropout, and now I'm going to be a college graduate again.
Yeah.
So, that's pretty cool.
College grad. Not sure what doing with the fucking diploma.
Oh, I ain't doing shit with the diploma. We already know this.
I don't know what I'm going to do with my...
Is yours required for your internship, or is it just...
I don't know, actually. That's a good thing. I should probably look into that to see if it is required or not. But I mean, I don't know. If it is, then yeah. But like, I didn't check to see if it was. Like, I had the thing, and they're like, oh, okay. So
okay.
I was like,
yeah,
I didn't know if it was.
I was
or not.
talking to the mechanics at work. I was like, so how'd you get this job? He's like, oh, you apprentice for 8 years, and I was across the street for 10 years, and then they had an opening here, and I've been here for 22 years, and I fucking hate my life. I was like, oh, good to know.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah. I was like, no. I mean, they have a cool job. Don't get me wrong. Like, their job is fine. But actually, their job is probably the best in the building because they don't have to deal with anything. They just really have to fix shit when it comes time to fix shit,
Yeah.
So... That's not necessarily terrible.
No, yeah.
And plus, it's fun fixing stuff.
Yeah, as long as it fucking agrees with you.
No.
I had to fix the printer at work the other day. Yeah, no, because whoever fixed the printer or whoever tried to use the printer before me, put the freaking paper tray in, and like jammed it in there. Just like jammed the damn paper tray into the fucking printer. So I'm trying to get it out.
This is what we say when we need common sense in this world, because if it don't go, it don't go.
If it don't fit, don't put it in.
Yeah.
So I was trying my best to get the goddamn thing out, and like a piece broke off. And I was like, what the hell? So a good thing the piece that broke off was just like, it was a paper holder thing.
Yeah.
So like if you had like a different size paper besides standard, you would have that little thing, and it would help you fit the paper in.
Yeah.
So a good thing I didn't need that. So I put it in there, the paper, and then I made sure it lined up and stuff like that. I had to fix the freaking tracks that it was on.
Yeah.
And then I put the tray back in, and it works fine. And I'm like, fucking people saying that the goddamn printer's not working. It's because whoever used it before it just jammed the damn paper tray in there.
Bastards.
Bust.
Alright, well, I'm good.
Yeah, I was going to say, you want to wrap this up?
Yeah, sure, let's wrap it up. Thank you for enjoying episode 21.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 21. I didn't number the last. We didn't have a document for the last one, and I didn't have a document for this one.
Well, I just changed it. The last one said 20, so I changed this to 21.
Oh, okay.
I believe. We're either 20, 21, or 22.
Yeah, well, we'll figure it out. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
See you lovely people later.